And I got to tell you guys, I just checked it out. Everyone is doing a great job promoting this on forums,
but it's
on Twitter,
not enough.
on Facebook,
I want more
everywhere.
tweets. I want more hashtags of GSL.
That's right. Get on Twitter and do that. Get on teamliquid.net. Get on Reddit. Get on whatever little community you are a part of. Push these games. We have got to watch this. It is tied up 1-1, Tasteless.
Yes. IdrA quitting game number 2 at a surprisingly early pace.
That's right.
Or early time, I should say. Look, he could have played a longer game, but there's enough on the line. IdrA knows himself better, and I actually respect this. He's saying, no, I'm not going to deal with this frustrating situation. I'm going to go right into game number 3.
Thing is, he knows himself. He
Yeah.
knows how angry he gets. You know, people make fun of it, call it like IdrA rage and garbage like that.
Rage quit.
Yeah, he gets angry when he loses, especially to cheesy stuff. And so he decided, based off of that, to leave that game super early. So that's his choice. We're going to have to see if that works out for him or not.
That's right. Now the countdown has started. Get ready for some more awesome StarCraft 2 action here at the GSL. Over here in the red, our Zerg player from the United States of America, we have none other than
IdrA.
Oh, yeah. There he is. Focused. Rage 271% Terran.
in the blue, our player from Sweden, playing Terran, and from the site teamliquid.net.
Jinro.
An amazing site. Huge shout out to all the guys and girls over at teamliquid.net watching this. Make some more posts in the live report thread. Cheer for your players. This is an awesome day.
It's a great day here at the GSL. All right, so they're pretty close together by air. There is a small bridge, if you will, to each other's base. If you destroy the destructible rocks, each player has one near his starting location. If those are destroyed, it's a clear-cut line there. So Zerg's got to be careful because Terran could do some mean pushes on this map and basically take out the Zerg's main. If a Zerg loses his main, 90% of the time he's going to lose.
Yeah, and speaking of which, Jinro really likes to do pushes like that on this map, so I would not be surprised at all, even for a second Tasteless, if that is how this game went down. Now, Jinro, is he going to make a second barracks, or is he going to go fast expansion? It looks to me like he's going to go for a fast expansion. IdrA, in the meantime, is going for a 14 hatch, so we may be going into a macro game, Tasteless.
Certainly won't look like our previous game.
No.
Which ended really fast. Scouting SCV now is going to spot this hatchery.
And Jinro definitely looks like he's getting ready to make an expansion quite quickly.
Yeah. Now there's a Marine moving out.
It's going to intercept the scouting drone. Drone's like, no, I want to see your base, please! And runs the gauntlet. But only one more shot, Tasteless, and that drone is going to be dead.
He's going to put a bunker on low ground. Let's see how IdrA reacts.
IdrA does, in fact, see that bunker. And we're going to have to see how many drones he does bring down. Only bringing down 2 right now to battle 2 SCVs.
Well, the one thing about this kind of rush, it's possible for the Terran to try to leapfrog bunkers.
Yep. Notice an instant spine crawler going down. And that's quite smart. Of course, with the new patch, creep spreads equally on all sides, so he's able to instantly put it down in exactly the right location.
So, the spine crawler about halfway done here.
Yeah, and the Zerglings dancing back and forth should be able to hold this off long enough to get that spine crawler done and make Jinro sell the bunker.
And he gets that full price because he kept the receipt.
You don't actually even need the receipt.
No, you don't,
as long as the bunker isn't actually dead. It can even be on fire and dying.
Now, as you can see, Jinro just trying to poke there, get some of the Zerglings to come out so we can engage them. Looks like Terran's going to wall in now.
Yep, he is making his command center, so just making a nice little barracks heavy wall in. It's going to be quite safe. And Jinro looks like he wants to just sacrifice these 2 Marines in the bunker. Overforce Zerglings for IdrA. In fact, IdrA's already made the Spine Crawler as well as 8 Zerglings. So that's, that's a lot less drones than he could have. Speed on the way as well.
So, as you can see, Terran's got a nice tight wall in. Terran will basically be impenetrable for the time being. More than likely, Zerg is going to try to macro up. Note, IdrA here sacking an Overlord. Try to get a glimpse of what's going on. But he doesn't really gain anything in that situation doing that.
No, and the fact that there was nothing there is going to lead IdrA to believe that this is going to be an expansion build. He hasn't seen it, but it's what it looks like from a Zerg perspective.
Well, the main base is that empty.
Yeah.
You just got to assume.
Which, of course, Jinro could have just made everything on the left side and delayed it, but
yeah,
that would be like a funky, weird timing. IdrA, though, he's pretty much ready for anything. He has a bunch of Speedlings out. He has that Spine Crawler up. He has a couple Queens.
And now that he sees that expansion, sees the entrance walled in, he knows what his opponent's doing. IdrA could take a deep breath and try to respond now in whatever way he sees fit.
That's right, getting a bunch of gas, getting a bunch of drones, even making a Baneling's nest at this point. He's probably going to rush to Baneling speed, as Jinro's build with that add-on there shows that he could, in fact, hit one of these really quick timing pushes. We know that that's not what he's planning, but those timing pushes are very scary indeed for Zergs. And interesting.
Very interesting. I did not expect IdrA to be the first one to take on the rocks and try to carve a hole to his opponent's base.
No, normally you wouldn't, but there is one reason a Zerg could be doing this, so don't everyone freak out. You don't think he's going to all-in or anything. But if the rocks are down on your side, the thing is, the rocks that are up on your side make it so that Terran can do the push at their leisure.
Very true.
And you can't rush down there. They can get set up before killing the rocks. But if they can't do that, it's going to be a lot harder for them to push in. Sometimes you can actually get down there and really mess with it.
Here is the Overseer, spots the reactor on the starport and gets out in time.
That's right. Baneling speed on the way for IdrA, as well as Aspire. So he's playing a very safe game. The next interesting part will be, when will IdrA decide it's time for his 3rd base? It's probably going to be pretty soon.
Spire on the way. IdrA 2-basing pretty heavy here.
That's right.
I would have guessed IdrA would have expanded a little bit quicker, but he's playing to a different beat, as you can see here.
Yeah, he's playing just about as safe as you can go, but it looks like it's just about time for him. This right around here is the exact timing Zergs normally make the expansion, the 3rd base. Normally you get it after the mutas pop. Of course, his Spire's been delayed for the Baneling nest.
Terran's going to push now.
Ooh.
And I think Jinro's probably caught off guard thinking, oh, I thought I was going to elevate her into his main. In fact, not the case at all.
Yeah, IdrA going to make a ton of Banelings right now, as well as pumping out a ridiculous amount of Zerglings. He should be able to hold this off. He's just got to run the drones for a moment. Might lose that Queen, though. And that always hurts, of course. As the Banelings with speed finish, though, Jinro should not be able to do anything here. Banelings with speed on creep, quite effective against Marines.
That was really nice play by IdrA. He even faked like he was going to do a surround of the Lings to get the Marines to dart back. Now you can see he's going to scout with these 3. He's just trying to kill off any Banelings. He's got to be careful because you can actually drop one Marine onto the Banelings.
Yeah,
in
make
a group
couple of them explode off
make
of
them
one
detonate.
Marine.
Here comes the Queen.
Just got to put those Banelings on move commands. Now, in the meantime, Jinro has taken down the rocks in his base, so he's definitely planning a very strong 2-base push.
I don't know if Jinro can even expand now. Now that he's opened up the entrance.
I think his plan totally is to push strongly through here. If he's going to take a 3rd, I guarantee you it's going to be in the back.
Yeah.
So
okay,
Jinro
now
getting ready. Some Banelings and Zerglings with a few Mutalisks as well coming through here. Siege tanks are not clumped, or they're not sieged, and, well...
Nice splitting
not
here.
Doing what IdrA wants, I think.
Oh, whoa. That might have just cost IdrA the game.
But he does take out
the
tanks. Siege tanks.
He just needs to get that SCV in the make of the bunker. He did not get it.
Yeah, not looking at that right now. Taking the siege tanks is quite huge, but Jinro coming right up here. IdrA is morphing Banelings, but they're going a bit slow. Jinro finds them, runs up stims, takes out those Banelings while they morph. And IdrA, he is pumping a lot of Zerglings right now, but this is going to be rough. These Marines have 1-1 already, and IdrA with no upgrades on his Zerglings. we may be seeing a GG.
I think that's going to be
Tasteless.
GG. I was about to say.
IdrA is in a bad spot here.
These positions for Zerg if they lose their main. And Jinro doing a diss, drops the mule.
That's right.
And
I wonder if that wasn't supposed to be a scan.
No, that was probably.
You think that was a diss?
I think that was absolutely a diss, Artosis. Now, Muta's coming out now. He is chasing him back. Actually, I got to hand it to him. But I think with these additional Marines coming in here, that's going to be a GG.
Jinro takes down game 3 and goes up 2-1 against IdrA. And I got to tell you, Tasteless, I would not be surprised if IdrA is starting to tilt a little bit, getting a little bit emotional. Games 2 and 3, those are supposed to be the really good IdrA maps.
Yeah.
And here we have him losing very quick games on them.
And I got to say, on map number 4, Jungle Basin, that's a map that's really difficult. Probably the hardest map for Zerg in our lineup.
Absolutely.
So, kind of a strange series. We see IdrA win the first game and then lose the next 2 on maps he's not supposed to lose on.
Yeah, it doesn't look overly good for IdrA, but the kid is a fighter. He is a Gosu.
He
and
is.
he definitely has potential to
He is a Gosu.
take him down. We'll have to see. I don't think we've seen IdrA win any ZVTs on Jungle Basin in GSL.
I don't think we really
it's been a very bad map for him so
Zergs
far.
win on that map.
No, very, very rarely.
It's very rare. Of course, because after you get your first expansion, you're basically expanding towards the Terran.
Yeah.
And Terran
Into
is a
places
push-based
where-
race.
Yeah, as the Terran takes his third base, makes a planetary, it's this perfect base to hit every other expansion on the map with. And so Jinro has shown us time and time again he is godly at this map. If Jinro has a map against Zergman, it is Jungle Basin.
I don't actually know what IdrA's game plan is going to be. I have no idea because, as he said to you and me, if I win the first game, then I should win the series.
Well, I
now
think that was the crucial game, but now some really weird
Now it's
things
actually
have
map number
happened.
4 that's going to be the most pivotal.
Nothing went the way I just saw it going, I think. When he attacked down that corridor, that's what he had planned when taking out those rocks. But it really did not end up working out.
He engaged when the army actually... Terran armies, when they're spread out against Baneling, Zergling, Muta, are actually very strong.
Yeah.
He needed to wait until that control group was there and pushing forward, and then try to take it out when it was actually... General have to panic and try to split it instead of it naturally being split up. The countdown's begun. The game is loading. Get ready for game number 4 here on Jungle Basin. With Tasteless and Artosis, this is the GSL.